Hi, welcome. This video is going to be paced differently compared to my TikToks. Today, I'm going to be looking back over the over 4 years of transitioning I have done and assessing myself over the... I don't really have any photos from when I was like 16 transitioning, but from whatever I have that I can find, I warn you that some of these photos may be terrifying to see. If you have any like funny reaction here, just like cut that in.
This is what I live with.
So, I actually don't know how to start this video, but I figured we could look back on 4 years of me transitioning and roast me for very many mistakes that I have made. I really just want to start out with like the baseline, like this emo like right here. Who the does he think he is? I think those headphones were broken at the time and I just wore them to look cool. So again, emo So this photo here, I like this photo like a fair bit, more so in the fact that it was like the first time I looked at myself and I was like, maybe there is something here. It's a dress a friend gifted me. It is a semi-expensive wig that's lace front, and my face looks like dog shit. Like, I look horrible. I do not know how to do makeup. Eyeliner least of all. I don't have any upper lip. I just look horrible. I don't know how my face changed so much on HRT, but looking at that compared to now is kind of wild. Like, Jesus. I think I wore that dress over the summer just gone. I think I might have a photo of it. If I do, that's going up there. If not, something similar will go up. Maybe a picture of SpongeBob, who knows? I want to move on to the next photo quickly, because I really do need to talk about the phase that I had when I wore blonde wigs.
Do you wear wigs?
Here's one, and here's another, if I feel free to throw both of those up. First of all, I want to point out the long wig one. I bought that from a wig website that kind of done celebrity-inspired wigs. It was the first wig website I found that wasn't AliExpress or Light in the Box. The quality was okay. This wig was based on the woman who plays Penny in Big Bang Theory. The red lipstick smeared around my mouth, but like horrible look. The foundation does not look right. The second photo has such a heavy filter on it, you can't even see anything. And again, I look horrible. No eye makeup. I thought because I had glasses on, which weren't even prescription, I didn't need to do anything with my eyebrows and I didn't need to do any eye makeup or anything. I thought I could get away with that. Me from the future telling you no. No, that's not how that works, baby. Do something with your eyes. We're going to flash back to 2 old photos. Firstly, this one. I got a ginger wig on, a cute little choker, and a shirt that I wore quite often with an Imagine Dragons t-shirt underneath. So that's quite fun. Again, I'm wearing the glasses again. I can see I'm wearing eyeliner. That does not look good, babes. The lips look well drawn, but there's no upper lip still. These are all in my very early stages, and it's nice to look back on and reflect on the baby trans phase. When I was the baby trans, I didn't have anyone else around me. I didn't have a trans community. I didn't have anyone to look up to. I was kind of sheltered and on my own, and so a lot of like my baby trans photos kind of really reflect that, with no guidance or anything other than the few cis girls who were trying their best to help me. So in this one, I'm wearing my first ever wig. I bought it from Light in the Box, and I think I spent maybe 16 to 20 pounds on it. Nothing, literally nothing. I got that money through ad revenue on a Minecraft map. Oh, Starbucks is here. So in this photo, I'm pretty sure I'm still on about the witch's hat one. I ran down and grabbed Starbucks. I am wearing a hat my friend gave me, a Wednesday Addams looking dress. She had just done my makeup. Please stop going for my Starbucks. Oh my God. She had just done my makeup and was trying to teach me some new tactics, which was super helpful because I was going away to uni after that, and it very much helped me learn a bit more. And then we had a picnic. That was fun. So this photo was taken in the first freshers party of uni. There's 2 of my friends. We got absolutely wasted. It was a great time. I don't remember it, but I think my friend at the time went to a uni nearby, came to stay with me because his girlfriend had just broken up with him, and I abandoned him at a uni he had never been to before, whilst I got paralytically drunk with a bunch of strangers. And then I think some girl went to the hospital. And now that's my name. I took my name from that girl who went to hospital. There we go. Fun stories. Anyway, I love this photo. Don't know why. I look like an asshole in it. I wouldn't approach me. But I think my hair looks cute. I like my hat as well. That's about it. A theme of all the photos of me as a guy is that I wear hats. And the only thing I can think of is because I associated wearing wigs with being feminine, and wearing hats any other time was the closest I could get to something that felt like a wig. I don't know. That's the best I've got. So this one was one of the first times I went out clubbing in a dress with my wigs, doing makeup, in heels. And it was at a freshers party. No, it was at a traffic light dating party. If you were single, you wore green. If you were taken, you would wear red. I wore red. I was taken. That didn't stop guys from trying to get some of this I like this photo. I think I look pretty enough, but broad as well, so I don't like that. But it was kind of like, this is where gender questioning got returned to the table. I was socially transitioning accidentally, without even realizing. This is Halloween, first year of uni. I went as Jessica Rabbit. It was very fun. My friend done my makeup. This one's my birthday, first year of uni. Very fun. My friend done my makeup as a birthday present. This photo is me with my mum. I've cut out my mum because she's very famous and I don't want anyone to recognize her. I rather my privacy that way. I like how I look here. I look a little tired, but I know for a fact that I just traveled from one end of the country to the other to come back and stay with my mum for a weekend or for Christmas maybe. And I'd been up since like 7 that morning, and this is now like 9 in the evening and I'm out drinking with my mum. This one was probably one of the last nice photos of me as a guy. I look happy. My hair looks fluffy. I got a good beard going. Hat. You know? That's all I got. I remember I was walking to Asda. That's about it. This was the beginning of second year uni. I'm watching Elly. She's just glaring at these photos and judging me, and I can tell. Oh. Yeah, there was a lot of filters, and I wasn't super confident with taking selfies without filters until about a year ago. I liked how I looked in mirrors in these photos.
Same. I had the same.
Yeah. When I looked in mirrors, I would like how I looked, right? But when I took a photo, the camera didn't represent what I saw in the mirror. And so I felt very ugly and very just uncomfortable with looking at myself. Instead, I would use filters because it would kind of capture what I saw when I looked in the mirror. But then you'd look at the filtered photo and be like, oh, that's just really, really filtered and I didn't look that good back then. Aside from the point, you can achieve what you see in the mirror in photos with a good enough app that doesn't distort your face or anything like that, but just gets good lighting and good skin tone normalization sort of shit. So this was at the beginning of the second year of uni. It was very fun at this point in time because I'd moved in with my best friend. The pressure of everything was lower for me, and I just kind of relaxed a lot more and slowly slipped further into identifying as a woman, almost accidentally. I had pretty much socially transitioned at this point without realizing. I was very comfortable with myself and I was going out clubbing a lot more and having a good time. Now this time was just after I had fully come out. At this point, I'd taken my name, I told all my friends I was transitioning, I was in contact with Gender GP trying to sort all of that out, and I was pretty happy with this. I was in a Nando's in this photo. Exciting. Very fun. I think my makeup looked fine. I struggled in the morning with it. It doesn't look as good as I can do now, but it's because I didn't fully understand how my eye makeup was really fucking up my appearance. Like, in that photo, the eyeliner just darkens me out so much, and I think I'm wearing eyeshadow a little bit, and maybe lashes. It just darkens me out so much. There is no upper lip still. We will get to that. So here's the beginning of third year uni. Over the summer, between the last two photos, I'd gone to Tokyo. I grew my beard out. I knew I was transitioning, so I was like, fuck it. Before I come out to everyone, I'm just going to have a good time and grow my beard out, go and enjoy traveling Japan, and see where things go. So the beard grew out, and it was huge at one point, like insane. I went back to uni, spent a good hour and a half trying to shave that beard because I didn't even think I'd need the tools. I didn't even plan ahead. So I just had a razor blade. Managed to get rid of it in the end. My hair had grown out a little bit as well. And so I started going to classes in dresses and whatnot, and I didn't wear wigs from then on. And at this point, it was when I just let my hair grow out, and in the baby phases, I did not like it. I wasn't on HRT at this point either. And again, heavy filter, heavy eye makeup, no upper lip. But we're going somewhere. So this photo, I hate in hindsight. The eyeliner is sharp as hell. Girl didn't need to draw it that far. I don't like how I've done my hair that much because I've done a low ponytail. I just don't think I really knew what I was doing with my hair at that point in time. The eyeshadow looks fine, and the lip colour is one that I still sort of go with every so often, but it's fine. Contouring and highlighting, I done a little bit. This was for a job interview during COVID. I had to do a video call, and I took this photo because I was like, hey, I look pretty. The outfit was fine. It was a pinafore with like a little cute top. Again, it's a fine photo, a good baby trans photo, I think. A good way to look back and be like, yeah, this is where I came from. I can see the foundation of where I was going. This one, a nice-ish photo. Hate the eye makeup. I don't think the eyeliner actually connects to the upper lid of my eye, or the lash line even. The lips look nicer. That's what I got. I think I tried doing the pigtail hairstyle here, and for some reason it looks really bad here, but when I do it now, it doesn't, and I don't really know what's changed. So this was during COVID. I had done quite a bit of makeup during COVID. There'll be a couple more coming up, I believe, and I'm going to blitz through these. Again, makeup's getting better. I'm seeming happier. My hair's getting longer. COVID was very much a cocoon for me when I started my HRT at the beginning of COVID in February 2020. Yeah, that makes sense because we're 2024 now, February. Anyway, I started HRT before then, so all of COVID was essentially being in a cocoon, letting HRT do its thing, and then having the results once that was over. In this photo, again, I'm feeling more myself. I'm able to do like a sort of smoldering look. I still look a little bit like shit, but I'm more happy with this. I'm loving how my hair is. I'm, in hindsight, not loving the side parting. I'm very glad I changed to the middle parting. I love the earrings. Lips look good. Eyes could do with a little bit less eyeliner. But for the most part, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I can kind of see where I'm going in life. And if you side by side this photo with me now, I'm going to try and do a selfie in the same pose. I don't know. If you try and side by side these now, my face shape has probably changed quite a bit. And that's probably the differences that I'm seeing, because I don't recognize myself there, but I do as well. Same day I found out I'd got my apartment and I was allowed to move into that. So this is where things got a bit easier to transition. Originally during COVID, I was living with my mum, and now I'm living with my girlfriend. So this photo is from when I first moved into my apartment. I was on the balcony of my first apartment, and the eyeliner is honestly perfect. The lips is perfectly overdrawn. The eyeshadow, perfect. I kind of got into the element here. I kind of knew what I was doing. I don't even know if I wore contour in that photo. Either way, I loved it. But a big problem emerged in these next set of photos. This is the living away from home arc. The problem was, at this point, my job had become what it is now. And I had a lot of free time, but I would find doing my makeup was a lot of stress and would take me up to 2 hours to get that result. This result that I could have done better. On top of that, I couldn't do my makeup every day because of how my facial hair grew. I wasn't able to shave it every day, and a lot of stuff that I hadn't quite learned, like little things on transitioning that I just hadn't quite learned yet. And so there was a lot of problems with doing my hair and makeup every day that it would take so long, and then doing the content would be pointless almost. This one, I'm wearing the same dress as this photo here, beautiful floral dress. I love it. I'm enjoying the side parting here. Contour and highlighter looks good. The eyeliner is a little bit less than it has been. I'm seeming to settle into a makeup style, and the overdrawn lips have come in finally, and it looks great. And again, another one on the overdrawn lips. I love it. Giving Kim Possible upper lip in a way, but I've also done the bottom lip. The eyeliner, I fucking love it. It's just looking a lot better. It's just the hair that's holding me back now. So here's where I started trying to part my hair. My hairdresser told me to part my hair, I just have to do it, and it will train into that direction. So at first it will look like shit, but once the follicles kind of know in what direction they're meant to be going, they'll soften out and they'll be better for that. So I parted my hair down the middle, and I really kind of got into this like 2 fringe bits and put my hair up in a high pony. It was cute, hurt my hair, don't really like it in hindsight, and I started wearing false lashes, which in hindsight I hate so much because it darkens my eyes out, which brings the original problem I had from the beginning, where I would overdo my eyeliner and it would make my eyes really dark, and it would make everything in that area just look just dark and like there was no features really. And so when I stopped doing lashes, that kind of got things better. But at this point, I'm now always doing false lashes. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Okay, in this photo, I just got my hair curled, and I had always wanted curly hair, but I have very thick hair, and it was a lot of layers to try and go through and curl. So when I went and got my hair done, I would always get them to curl it, so I'd have like a day or two where my hair looked nice and curly. This was the first time I was able to like push my chest together and have some sort of cleavage. We're in the middle of 2021 at this point. And I'd had a breakdown earlier in the year where I was trying to shave my face and the hair would grow back so fast, but not fast enough to shave it again. I would have to shave one day, give a day break, shave again. So I wasn't able to wear makeup every day, and that like really messed with my dysphoria. And so what I tried to do, and I really recommend you don't do this, I tried to wax my face. I had my girlfriend at the time wax my face, and I have a high pain threshold. A pretty high pain threshold, to be fair. Or at least I did back then. And so I had her wax my face over and over and over the course of an hour, to the point I was bleeding, and then I was missing layers off my face. I really don't recommend you wax your face. If dysphoria is that bad for you, I promise you there are other ways to deal with this. One of the other things we bought for waxing was this Veet Miracle Oil, or Miraculous Oil, or whatever. This bottle. I've spoken about it before in my shaving tips video, but it's really important to note, and I really will not stop hyping this thing up. It's so good. Essentially, this was bought for the purpose of getting rid of the wax residue. It's meant to help with that, and you're also meant to use it after and before to kind of help with that. But it also works as a shaving oil, and oh my god, after I let the skin grow back and I gave it a couple weeks or whatever, I had to deal with the dysphoria of that. I started using this miraculous oil, and every single time I got a clean shave, such a clean shave I could shave every single day, and it didn't hurt my skin afterwards like shaving foams and shaving gels did. It just worked perfectly. I absolutely love this stuff. I use it every day still. Even though I don't grow much facial hair anymore, I still use it now. After I'd done that waxing, I ended up booking for laser. And yeah, so we move on from there. I'm now getting laser as well. So this photo is from when I first went to Pride. Well, just before I went to Pride, it was the same day. I went to Manchester Pride with some friends, and it was a really good time. This was my first time ever going to Pride, and my first time my uni friends had seen me in person since uni, so a lot had changed for me. Princess is eating the wrapper of the straw. Now she's rubbing it against her face. My god. She looks insane. Oh, it's so cute as well. What an adorable little animal. Okay, I'm going to throw up 2 photos now. First of all, it's this one where I've got the white t-shirt on. So I'm just adding this in the after part, the editing, whatever, because I realized that this photo is from the same day as the previous photo, just before I changed. I don't know how I didn't realize that. It is clearly the same hair. It is clearly the same makeup. I'm insane. Fuck the eyeliner. Fuck, that looks so good. And also the lips look amazing. The contour a little bit heavy, but the highlighter also brings it in. Love it. The lips, I wish I did a darker color, but c'est la vie. We don't worry too much. I love this. I just think this photo looks really nice. I don't know, very happy for me. I'd stopped using lashes at this point. I kind of like swore off them I realized what they were doing, and I was using this magnetic eyelash glue, right? Essentially, you had eyelashes that had a magnetic back, and then you had magnetic eyeliner. And essentially, you just do your eyeliner with this magnetic eyeliner, then the lashes would stick to that. But what was happening was I was getting the eyeliner stuck to my face for days afterwards. I couldn't get rid of it, no matter what I did. I can only imagine the kind of lead poisoning I have. We live. So about a week before this, I think I got lip filler. That was good. I don't really see it doing much at this point. I've had it a few times since then, and I'll try and point out when, because I see more of a difference now than it did back then. This next photo is late 2021. My best friend at the time was moving in with his girlfriend, and he was having a baby with her. And I was very happy for them, but we both knew that this was going to be the end of us gaming as often as we did, and he was going to have responsibilities. Essentially, he had a work from home job, and I lived off the internet, so we kind of played games all the time. And so he came and stayed with me with another friend of ours, and we just spent the weekend together, all hanging out all the time. It was a great time. It was an amazing, send off for him. And then the next 2 months, I saw him every weekend. This was a guy I met online who had been friends with me since we were 12, and we'd grown up together. And then he lived an hour drive away, and so he was basically coming over every week, and we were hanging out all the time. I think, in fact, in this photo, I'm wearing the denim jacket. In this photo, I went and got my breast consultation. I was looking at a doctor somewhere in Greater Manchester. He was offering what was a relatively good sounding boob job for £10,000, which is more expensive than I know people pay for it. I didn't want to leave the country. I was a bit nervous about doing that. I was willing to pay anything just to feel good. I went to the consultation. He done a 3D scan of my tits. Holy fuck. If I could ever post that photo without feeling dysphoric, I would, but it looks horrible. He'd done a 3D scan of my tits, which I still have. At the time, I'd gone into the consultation a little skeptical anyway, because my boobs were growing a little bit more because I wasn't even on progesterone at that point. My boobs were growing a little bit more. I hadn't even started progesterone yet, and I just bought a very, nice, decently priced bra from a good, lingerie store. And so I was just feeling myself a bit more. I didn't get the surgery, which I'm very glad I didn't, because I wouldn't have this bad boy if I did. I'm pretty happy still. In fact, looking back, again, can't post the photos, but if you were to look at the photos, he scanned them in 3 sizes. 1 cup up, 2 cup ups, and 3 cups up. If you looked at the bottom one, the bigger size, my chest is of that size now, and in fact looks better in my opinion. That could be copium, but I don't know. Copium's sometimes a good thing. I don't know how my hair got like this. I kind of look like Ari Abdul, I think her name is. Fucking gorgeous woman. So hot. Anyway, my hair looks amazing here. I don't know how or why it's like that. I kind of would go back to that if I knew whatever the hell was happening there. Lips look good. I don't like the color, but looks good regardless. Can't really see the makeup though. In this one is a graduation dinner with my parents. And this was the first time I'd probably seen my parents since I transitioned and moved away. And this was the first time they were seeing me as a woman, going to an event where people were addressing me by my name and using the pronouns I want. And I guess it was the first time that it kind of had to settle in for them. And it was a very awkward but good time. They were both very good about it. This photo, I'm wearing a Harvard shirt. I went to Harvard. Around this time, we're in late 2021. I started streaming. I just got cheek filler and didn't really want to do makeup, but still wanted to feel productive about work. So I started streaming Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And I done that for every day for a week. And I had a great time. It was very fun, very a lot of people came by, and for a first stream, I got like quite a few consistent viewers that are still there now, and I'm still so glad that I get to see them as often as I do, and I get to chat with them in streams again still. Twitch.tv/izzywinterz. I stopped doing makeup for the streams because I didn't want to put foundation on over where I had cheek filler because it hurt. It hurt so bad, and I was bruising. But I was able to hide the bruising on streams by using lighting and filters. I just started doing eyeliner. That was all I was doing for these streams. I didn't want to do too much makeup. I didn't want to drain myself like that. So I just committed to just doing eyeliner and nothing else. At this point, I really learned how to get good at eyeliner because it was all I was doing. It was all I was focusing on. And it became a routine for me to just do that every single day. And I kind of am grateful for that because at the end of it, I was like, I can't be able to do my other makeup. I'll just do one thing whenever I want. And so I'd just do my eyeliner. Then I added in my foundation. And then I added in contour. And then I added in lips. And then I would have the whole simple but complete package, you know? I cut out all the other stuff that I didn't feel like I needed and kind of rebuilt myself from there. We're at the beginning of 2022. I went out clubbing for the first time since uni. And I feel like I look really good there. I really like my body. I really like my hair. I really like the outfit. I really like everything. I think I'd just come from a Magic the Gathering tournament. I'd just come from the pre-release for the Neon Dynasties. Check out my girlfriend's channel. She does Magic the Gathering content. Not only was I overdressed for the Neon Dynasties pre-release, it was so weird. I got some really good pulls, and then I got paralytically drunk and thrown in an Uber and sent home. I have no idea how I got home because the people I was with did not know where I lived. They didn't even know my surname. So these people didn't really know me, which was fine. They became good friends, but I don't know how I got home. All I know is my magic cards were sprawled across the taxi floor and then thrown into my handbag the following, like when I got home. And then I played Pokemon Arceus in bed because I was really sick. I started going to Magic the Gathering events a lot more. I started hanging out with people more. So I was doing my makeup more for casual things opposed to just for work, which felt good because every time I was doing my makeup, I had the purpose of I need to take photos so I can post them online. But now I was taking photos because I wanted to take photos, and I was doing my makeup because I wanted to do my makeup, and I wasn't profiting off of my appearance like I had to before. Does that make sense? Yeah. I feel like that's a video I want to discuss at some point, how I felt like I had to do my makeup for work and it wasn't for me, and it was really reducing my gender. Something there. There's something there. Now this photo. I want to double back quickly. If I can find the photo from Christmas 2021. I had let my hair go curly. I loved it. I didn't know that my hair drying naturally would go curly. I had a whole fuss around my graduation about that, wanting my hair curly for the event, but I couldn't get it to go curly because I couldn't curl my own hair. I tried, but it didn't go super well. Again, I didn't know my hair went naturally curly until I tried. This is months after the Christmas time when I learned it did. And I'd forgotten it went curly, and I'd let it go curly again. And again, I love it. I look so much happier here. I think everything about this photo is one of my favorites. And I think it was my first photo on Twitter that hit 1,000 likes. Not a big deal, but like, it just makes me happy. It was a photo I was just very proud of. I think this was the same night. I think I went clubbing. Great time. I really need to reprise this look. This dress, really nice. Not mine. I don't have it anymore, but the vibe is still really cute. It's the curly hair and a ponytail, a white bow. It just looks really good. This was probably around May or June time of 2022. I just got my hair dyed blonde that day and I was heading out on a date. Tried a completely different outfit style, different hairstyle than normal because it had just been done. Makeup was still relatively the same, but I was wearing lip gloss instead of lipstick. I like how I look here. I feel a little bit weird about the curls. I don't know why. I think it's I don't like the blonde. I don't know. I don't like the shape of it. The silhouette isn't what I was after. I don't know. Something there for me. Then a few days later, I planned to go clubbing with some friends. I let my hair go naturally curly with the blonde in it, and this is the photo. Love it. I also had just gotten Fenty Beauty lipstick and eyeliner. The eyeliner shape here looks like shit, but the lipstick, oh, I love this lipstick. It looks so fucking good. I will still wear this lipstick to this day because I just think it just looks perfect. This one I really like. In this one, I was going on another date. I really like this one. The date was to see the Minions movie. That was a great time. I love how my hair looks here. I love the outfit. I love the addition of the glasses. It was the height of summer. It was great. I ended up in the hospital. I got hit by a car. So now we're getting to the point where things are relatively the same as things are now. I'm doing less makeup now than I was back then. I'm going to change that because I do miss doing my makeup. This photo is taken in this current apartment. My hair's curly. I've tied it up and it kind of has that messy, cute look. I really like my makeup here. I'd start doing like red eyeshadow underline on my eyeliner so I kind of look tired, but like it worked really well. I love this. I think I look really good here. I really enjoy it. This is another one. My hair was curly and I tied a part of it up or put a bit in a clip and put it up high. I really like this one. This one, same hairstyle. Really like it though. Again, I was doing a lot more with my hair and everything back then. This is like the renaissance for me. This is like the golden age. I love it. It was great. I love this photo. It was my profile picture for ages. I only changed it recently, I think. This one, I tried something different. No one liked these photos except my friends. I really like these photos. I thought the outfit was really fun. It was kind of like this soft tech wear look. I just felt very comfy in it. And compared to other posts, it didn't do very well, and that's something I need to like discuss at some point, how social media trains your brain into what you're allowed to wear and what you're not allowed to wear online. It's very weird. This photo, holy shit, I forgot my apartment done this lighting. So I have some very big windows in my apartment and the light sometimes bounces off the mirror so beautifully, and this was one of my favorite photos. My God. Another nice photo. So it's around this time where I got a little bit more experimental with outfits. This one I'd seen on Pinterest, and if I can find the original photo, I will. But this is the outfit result that I took from that. I had like this messy tie, slightly untucked shirt, short skirt, oversized blazer, heeled Chelsea boots. Loved it. It was such a fun vibe. I think this outfit is one of my favorites. If I could wear this confidently outside for just going to the shops or whatever, I would. But I can only ever feel the need to wear it when I'm going somewhere special. I love this outfit though. I just think it looks really good. I just kind of want it to look like I was doing slutty business. Yeah. This one's quite a cute outfit. I like how I done the jumper to like kind of make it more cropped than it was. This one's good. I really like this outfit. I think this was actually like Christmas Eve 2022. I was going out for some food with some people and this outfit was just really nice. I forgot I own most of these clothes. This is my Kim Possible look. I wear this almost all the time. This photo was my first night in New York. I had a horrible day and a half, 3 days before. And when I landed in New York, I was sobbing and made a phone call to my girlfriend at the time. And when I got off the phone call, I felt a lot better, and I went up to the roof of the hotel, took this photo, and the holiday was suddenly amazing from then on. So this photo is from an event I went to in New York. I went to go and see Philosophy Tube's The Prince. I got to meet up with a bunch of other people there that were amazing. Ruti, who is my sweet dear, absolutely love that girl. She and I have a photo together here somewhere. If I can find it, I will put it up if she lets me. If not, but I think I look great here. I went for the curly hair look. I'd got more blonde put into my hair. So it was like this messy patchiness of blonde and brown, but like it was the underside was blonde. So if it was straight, you wouldn't know that there was blonde underneath. But when it was curly, it was kind of like this weird mix that I really liked at the time, but ended up hating quite a bit later on. That night, I broke my heels and had to run to a Forever 21 to get some new heels. And then I ended up with blisters that I still have scars from over a year later. This photo, incidentally, is also 3 years HRT anniversary, give or take, maybe a couple days out. Here's where I got my Naruto tattoo. Loved this. And then some guys online were saying that I've tainted my body. So sometimes you should keep your opinions to yourself. Ever thought of that? Love how I look in this photo. My God. The blonde mixed in with the brown is really visible here, right? It goes around my head in a way on the underside for the most part, and it mixes in really well when the hair's curled. I love the top in this outfit. I love everything about it. The lips, oh my God, the lips. The eyeliner is a little bit big and could be connected a bit better in a way, but I think it was the angle I'm looking at as well, kind of like changes the shape of it, if that makes sense. In this photo and the next one is the first day I got Princess. I I was so excited to get her. I knew I was going to get her a few days beforehand. I'd just come from this really big mental breakdown and bought a cat on a whim. And I still have her, and I'm looking at her now. She's sleeping under the desk. And she's such an angel, and I love her so much. And so on my first day, I decided to try and eat her. She was so small. She was adorable. Look how weird you used to look. Why do you look so weird? What's wrong with you? I'm gonna spam up a bunch of photos, the rice gum style. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Love this outfit. I think I went clubbing here. I'd just gotten some new heels, redone my hair in a style that I'd never really done before. I was vibing. This was like slowly coming to the end of the renaissance of like the really good outfits and everything. But like I was riding on that like last bit of a high. Okay, so at this point I stopped using Snapchat filters. From everywhere till this point I was using Snapchat filters. I don't think many people could tell in the last parts, but it was always adding this like dark kind of like hue to the photos, a very orangey hue. I started using a different app called Snow, and Snow was really good. Snow I still use to this day. I actually pay for it so I can have all the features. It allows me to create my own sort of filter that like smooths the skin just enough that I'm not seeing this like horrible graininess that cameras seem to put on the skin with like pores that don't even exist. Like for some reason my phone can show me pores on my skin that I can't see when I'm looking in the mirror. So using an app like Snow kind of helped me there. We're getting into summer. I thought I'd do a little like sword girl outfit. Everyone online thought that this was a walking stick, and I don't really know why. I have no idea why. I was just, it is literally Sasuke's sword. I have it behind the arcade machine. It's Sasuke's sword. If you look in the background, I'm playing Fortnite with a glizzy. I thought this dress was nice, and the harness kind of added to it, and the heels just look good. The hair is slightly messy, but also not. All goes together really nicely. I just love the whole vibe. So here's where I done like this really cute like pigtail buns kind of thing. Really like this. Had a great time with this. I only ever done this like one other time afterwards, and then never again. I need to revisit this because I think this looks really cute. I have since done this look, and honestly, I love it so much. It's genuinely got to be one of my favorite hairstyles. Here's another one that looks really good. The lipstick looks amazing. I done like really dark eyes. Enjoyed that dress. I went to a goth night for a clubbing night, and it was like the first time I'd gone clubbing in months, and was like really trying to get back into being myself, because I was losing myself at this point and was trying to claw back to that point where I felt like me. And again, this is the same weekend. I was doing lots of stuff. This whole week I kept doing loads of stuff. I wore this very fun outfit. I went to a music festival and was still just trying to find myself back to who I was, try and be myself again, but couldn't quite land, if that makes sense. I think here is where my outfits start getting a little bit less creative, and I kind of lose myself. It was a long build up to finding myself and finding my style and finding my aesthetic. Like if we throw back to here when I'm going to Magic the Gathering tournaments, I'm at this point where I'm like exploring the kind of like vibe of older sister in 90s sitcom, right? I'm really enjoying like listening to old 90s music and ska and stuff like that, and I was like really finding myself. And then further on I got into more funk and whatnot, and I was really finding myself and really felt good. And then it's at this point I sort of lose myself, and I don't know why. May or June 2023 at this point I got lip filler again, which is where I'm at this point with lip filler. This photo, I think I look really pretty. I got some new dresses and I felt like I looked really nice. I love how my lips looked there. This was after I'd got them done. I love this jacket. This is one of my favorite jackets, and I can't wait for summer so I can wear it again. This photo, oh my God, this is my favorite photo of myself. I just love this photo. The concept that I murdered a blowhigh is just, I just think it's so good. I love the comfiness look of the outfit, the raggedness in the jeans, the crop top. I think the look of my face is really nice. I don't think I'm wearing makeup there. This is at the point where I'm like not wearing makeup anymore, and I'm kind of just like enjoying how I look. I think I'd reached this point where I was so comfortable in the fact that I had transitioned far enough that I didn't need makeup, that I just stopped wearing it for the most part. And I kind of just focused on being comfy and having a good time. Because originally I would be so focused on how my makeup looks or how the outfit looks that now I'm like, oh, I don't care. I just want to enjoy myself. I got my hair done at the end of July. I'd taken all the extra blonde out and dyed it back to a brown. I had like sort of curtain bangs cut in. Really like these photos. I got a new necklace. I was going to Starbucks a lot to do like writing and just chilling out and trying to get away from the apartment. And this is where I felt I was in my single arc. I was myself. I was happy with me and enjoying myself. And it was great. Throwback to this photo where I'm a child. And now we're at the latest of these photos. So these photos run up to just before August 2023. We're now in February 2024, and I don't think I've changed much. I have gotten a bigger arc, changed my confidence and whatnot, and I'm happier in a way, but I am also less happy with my fashion because I have gotten very content with doing nothing. I'm very happy with just wearing the same outfit every day, or the same few outfits every day, which is mostly jeans and a t-shirt of some sort, whether it's the long sleeve t-shirt or a baggy t-shirt. And there's nothing exciting or risky in my outfits, but I want to change that. That's where I pitched a sequel for this, which is where I get an AI wardrobe app to decide what I wear. Which is a video I recorded back in June 2023 and just never released. And I've now not got the app anymore because I've changed phone. So I now need to re-record that video from the start, and I'm not sure if I will. So one of the things that kept me going through all of these, and one of the things that kind of had a massive impact on how I expressed myself, was a piece of advice I was given by a girlfriend back when I was about 17, maybe 16. And she had said something along the lines of, your perspective of a woman is the man's perspective of a woman. And it took a while for that not to hurt. At first, it felt like she was attacking me, but I think that was my own arrogance in feeling that way instead of allowing myself to assess that. I took some time, pondered on it a little bit, and came away with the resolve that I think she wanted me to have. I mean, we discussed it since, and I know that it was the right answer that I was meant to come to. But what she meant by that is the things I was doing was expressing womanhood in a way that I had been told through my childhood of being a boy and my young adulthood of being a man, of how a woman should be. It was the man's perspective of a woman. It was what society would tell men that a woman should be for them. It wasn't what a woman should be for herself. It was misogynistic. It was very weird and uncomfortable. And you can see a lot of that through my photos as well. I don't overly dress feminine through my photos, especially not in later years. At first, it was almost too feminine, like, again, a man's perspective of a woman. Like, I was meant to be dressed like this. I was meant to be having long hair. I was meant to be doing loads of makeup and being extremely feminine. And then after I kind of wrapped my head around the idea of man's perspective of a woman, I kind of started going towards using a lot of makeup and dressing feminine in a way of overcompensating for being trans and trying to hide any masculinity that could have been seen. And then towards the end, I felt so confident in my gender and how I looked that I didn't feel the need to overcompensate. And I don't care how I dress because women can dress in any way they want, and I don't need to fit into what a society would say a woman needs to dress as or look like or how a makeup should be done. I could dress like a clown and go out right now, and to me that's still fine. The advice that she gave me was very good. I feel like anyone else who hears it feels like I was being insulted and feels like she was being transphobic. But you have to remember that this girl told me this advice within our first year of dating, and we continued dating for 7 years after, and she was with me through the most part of my transition. So she's not transphobic, and she never was. The advice came from a place of caring and a place of wanting to help, but not quite knowing how to say in a long-winded way what I just said, basically. You don't need to dress feminine to pass. You don't need to wear pink. You don't need to do your makeup. You don't need long hair. You just need to dress how you want to dress. You have to be mindful that what you want isn't what society has told you to want, but what you yourself want. Do not allow for this horrific patriarchal system to tell you that you have to wear a dress in order to be a woman. Don't tell them that you need to get bottom surgery in order to be accepted by society. None of that shit matters. Do what makes you happy, and just don't let anyone else manipulate you otherwise. I've been Glizzy Splinters on the izzywinterz Hour. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a very weird video to make for my first one, but I've been tossing and turning for years on what my first video should be, and I want to just enjoy making videos for a while before I start making the ones that I really want to make, if that makes sense. So if you want to see more, I stream inconsistently at twitch.tv/izzywinterz, links below. I mostly use Instagram as a social media platform, linked below. And yeah, I don't know when the next video will be. I'm just going to enjoy making videos when I want to. Yeah. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Say goodbye, princess.